The greatest football team.
A live look there at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Detroit Lions and the Miami Dolphins. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And here we go from Miami. He fields it from the 8. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
19 tight. Gotta be Lions. Check, Matt.
Another one for Gibbs. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Ready?
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready? 19, 18.
Gibbs now from the gun. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 38. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. They've got first down from the 31. Opening carry for Devon Acham. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. That find for a rookie from Wisconsin, complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Tagovailoa on first down. Taking a deep shot here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
Sanders all set to send it away. He'll take this at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Go!
Again, it's Gibbs. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Check, Matt. Stretch the eagle. 18, 5 here. Ready.
First and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, check that. Let's go now.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Crosses midfield, still going. Has a hole left, room to run. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Taj Washington on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Jalen White gets it for the first time. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They run again with Wright. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Tua now from the gun. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
On the jump.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Finds room to the 30. And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stopped.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Lions, 1st down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Coming right is Gibbs. Past midfield to the 45. Takes out a one-stop. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time since 2006, we've got a running back who's reached 20 touchdowns in a single season. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
You're right here. Ready, team.
Back to throw, Tua. He lofts it, deep left. Full extension, and he brings it in. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Now say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for first and 10. Kicking in by Hill, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Ready. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Ready.
Tua off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up third and goal.
Ready. Ready, team. Out.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And the defender comes away with it. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down third and goal, you just want to keep him out of the end zone. Just keep him to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is Gibbs on second down. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
taken down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Hold the stick.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Get up. Drop 60. Drop 60.
Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a nice return. Has him looking at a very short field now. First down, ball at the 36. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
All right, set now. 1st and 10.
All right.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Another try following the sack. That's incomplete on 2nd down. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Sanders sends it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been...
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Jason Sanders to kick off for
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Lions looking for a bigger lead before the break. First down, ball at the 36.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And finally stopped at the 34. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Going to the ground again on throws. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll try and throw it here. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
On fourth down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. From the right hash, 55 yards out. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And they can't push the lead beyond a field goal.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Brought in right side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Launches one deep downfield. He connects with his back deep down the middle. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Turbo 3, Turbo 3. Ready, team. Wait there.
H.M. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Working quickly here. On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. Sanders sends it through. And they've taken back the lead.
The field goal, to me, it's all about optics. Down by a little or up by a little. They know they got to raise their game in the second half.
Short kick here, fielded at the 15. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fox now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Washington on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
To throw, Tunga Bailoa. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again, here's Tua. Hits him on the out route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. That's the first down, and he's still going. Down the sideline past the 40. 20, 15. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill, a touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey. Whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 32.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jack Jones making that tackle.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Dropping back to throw. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go, go!
He's dropping back to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Montgomery. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Lions start the second half with some needed points. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Washington now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
All right. Hey! 2-1, high. Ready?
2 and out from the gun. Gets everything he has under this throw. Into a crowd. That pass is intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. So we'll get it further downfield after that return as he goes down to the 30.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10.
Wait, Chief, wait.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From just shy of midfield on second down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end, but still plenty of options left on third and short.
Ready, shot. Ready, Chief.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
The number numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw it. Throw caught by his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
It's safe. Go ahead. All right, go. Ready.
First down, here's Tua. Isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Get set.
Trying again, following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So now it's going to be third and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Tagovailoa facing third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
21G.
Tagovailoa on first down. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just cluster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Let's go.
Again, left side for Gibbs. Only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Ready? Here we go. Set.
Man in motion here. Looking to throw on third. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's on target to Williams. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
Okay, ready?
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Ready?
It's Gibbs on the carry. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice swing back defense as they send him backwards. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 13. Completed to his running back. And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
19,
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Press on leading. 19, 18, cut 19. 60 Bobcat.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Running it with Gibbs. And a decent run gets him at 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
3.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Bates now for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Lions cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Washington now to return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. This is right, running left. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Wright running out of the gun. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. And he picked up close to 4. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready, team! Turbo 1, hide!
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. On the left side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to get the Dolphins a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out and gets some leverage. He gets to that edge.
Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Finds his back, Achane. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. That's caught. He's got Washington. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push this to an 8-point game. Going after upcoming this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Dolphins push the lead to 2 scores now. Sanders all set to send it away. Wings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay,
The
ready?
Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Here's second and 2. Buying some time right. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On the ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
And the Lions first down.
They send a receiver in motion right. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
He'll throw it. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Lions losing by 9. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go now. Go.
Gibbs now from the gun. And this one stopped fairly close to that first down. Good challenge, but they face fourth down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Fourth down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here's a give inside to right. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Now the Lions calling the timeouts. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Right again. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Go ahead.
Two and out from the gun. Throwing this back in the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Terrion Arnold has it.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Got it. Ready?
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Ready?
Let's go on the ground with Gibbs. Escapes a defender. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. They go play action on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's second and 10. They'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Lions really moving with a sense sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
And it's third down.
Ready.
Gonna throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's completed right side. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. The defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him pay.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Let's go. Ready.
A give to Gibbs. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take